I want to talk about AEW just for a minute, and then we'll start playing Counter Strike. So, did anybody watch last night? The Collision. So you had, for the first time, you had in 18 years, you had CM Punk and Samoa Joe go at it. Finally, after 18 years, Punk goes over on Joe. I think, I understand why they're doing it because they're pushing him in that Owen Hart Memorial, tournament thing. But I think I think it would have been better if they would have kept the streak going until the pay-per-view. Like they could have had Joe versus Punk and had Punk lose and then be like, okay, maybe build it up to next Collision, be like, okay, we got a pay-per-view coming up in a month or so. This is your last chance to beat me. If you don't beat me, it's been 18 years. If you don't beat me this time, you're done for a while. Or there's a lot of things they could have done. I really don't know why they went the way they did with it, letting him take the win like that. I get it. It's CM Punk. They got a lot of money invested in him. They want to put him over, but I just think it might have been better served if they would have let him, maybe, I don't want to say wait a while, but if they would have built, I think that could have been like a pay-per-view quality match. Now, I know they're in a situation where they got 3 shows a week, so they have to put quality matches on to keep the ratings up. And I know that's a little bit different, but I think they could have really built that to a pay-per-view possibly. Built that up over the next couple months, or even had I would like to see them. I doubt they're going to because it's in an Owen Hart Memorial Battle Royal, or Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. But I would have liked to have seen them done something like maybe, okay, if they go that route, be like, okay, see, they can't now because he beat him once. I would like to have seen them maybe say, okay, he didn't win. Then they come back and after the tournament's over and saying, hey, you couldn't beat me then. You can't beat me now, or something like that. Punk tries to beat him again or something like that. And then they say, okay, or, let's go to a pay-per-view and finish this. I think they could have really sold a pay-per-view if they would have kept building that. I think that was a waste of 18 years of build-up, personally. I just think it was. They could have really used that and really, I think, put Punk could have really put Punk over at a pay-per-view or something like that. Not that he isn't already over, but they could have really built that up for a pay-per-view. I think that was 18 years of hype kind of wasted. It kind of reminded me of the whole situation when on I think it was on Nitro, Goldberg said he was wrestling for the belt at Thunder, and literally they had a title change just in 3 days. It was like, wow, we could have gotten a number out of this on a pay-per-view, and we completely wasted this on a Thunder. That was one. And the other thing that, and I know myself personally being a wrestling guy, I thought they really could have, like I said, built this up, even maybe use the ROH title as a way for Punk to get the ROH title maybe and do a little bit there, but maybe they're saving him for TV. I think there was a lot of things they could have done that would have made it better than what they actually did. I think it was good, but I don't think it was great. I think they wasted an opportunity. Like I said, I think they're both going to be fine. They're both big name guys, but I think they totally wasted that and could have really built to something. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, as we go forward with it. I only really had two. That was really the only match I cared about on Dynamite this week, personally. I think they could have. I don't know. I think they're definitely do. They had a no holds barred match. They had a big heel change. They had a bunch of good stuff, but I just think, like I said, that main event was good, but it was wasted on that. They don't need right now to hype up anything. That could have been, I know it was an Owen Hart match thing, but I think they could have really used that for something else. I think that was kind of a waste. But that's just me. I think that was 18 years. It's just like when somebody finally beats Roman Reigns, it's going to be, they're going to want to use that. They're not going to want to waste it. So they're going to wait to see who's the guy they want to put over, because that's going to be a huge put over for whoever does it. I hope it's Cody, but I don't think it's going to be.